Hey, what's going on, man? No, we're just gonna go to Culver's, I think. Hey, Bob. I know it's been a while. Let me fix this here. There we go. Just got done with trivia. Figured I'd go online. Yeah, send me your address. Take care of this thing. Hey, Bobby, what's going on? Potted up your washies? Yeah, man, the summer is crazy. It's coming to an end, at least, for a lot of the country. Ate already? Mad food. Yeah, most people have eaten already. I'm just that weird person that hasn't. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I saw I got 2,500 in a relatively short time. I mean, I think like late. I think April's when I got 2,000. So I mean, 500 subscribers May, June. Yeah, it's like 125 a month. I haven't been on in a while. I have another vlog I need to upload. I just don't want to upload them all like in consecutive days. So it looks like I may be going to Cape Coral on Saturday. What am I eating for dinner? I'm just gonna be getting a salad. I need some fiber. I've been eating a lot of like fatty foods, and it's been yeah, I just need something a little bit healthier. I don't know if I'm gonna consider this healthy, but it's healthier. Oh, this person. Why are they going? They waited for like almost 10 seconds. Dude, I told you guys I've been doing that DoorDash thing. I'm getting to 200 deliveries and I'm stopping. And I did it because it's a long story, but it's kind of like a challenge. Thanks, Sony. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna do a vlog about a challenge I was gonna give to everybody else, to anybody else actually. What do you guys think about this? I I would challenge anybody to a palm identification quiz because someone has been questioning my palm ID skills, and I was like, well, the best way to put that to rest is to have a challenge. Put quote your money where your mouth is. So I was going to do 20 palms, like they have a leaf and a seed or another piece of the plant. Seed and a leaf are pretty good because you don't want to cut the trunk or anything. And whoever can identify, you get 1 point for the genus, 1 for the species. And yeah, I've been getting a lot of friend requests too. Um, it's weird how it's happened in the past few weeks. So it's $50 per palm, and there's 20 palms, so $1,000 total. So either be like a winner take all, or whoever gets more has to pay the other how many they got wrong or they didn't get. So I was thinking about doing it for anybody, no exceptions. I know people would probably take me up on it, but I'd even raise the stakes for, given the situation if they don't think. But I will not lower the stakes. It won't be less than $1,000. I thought it might be interesting. I know some people who could probably give me a run for my money, but I still think I could eke them out. Anyway, let's correct this. There we go. I just need to. Well, I mean, it's not like there's going to be a declared winner. It's going to be like one-on-one gladiatorial combat. Two people enter, one person leaves. Yeah, Bob, they're actually just as easy as any other Vici to germinate. They're fast. They're just like Vicia Montgomeryan or Ericina with smaller seed. In fact, I just prefer to grow that and sell it because it's if I sell Vicia Ericina, part of the like in large quantities, part of the problem is like if I want to sell 100 seed, I have to send it like priority. So it's a cheaper seed that if 100 seed is going to cost like $13 to send, when it's barely worth that itself. That's why you don't see a lot of coconuts sold, because coconuts aren't going to go for that much money usually, especially in Florida, and they're just really hard to ship because you can only put like 5 in a big box. And pots they'll grow just as fast as if they will on the ground. They don't really slow down in pots. The only real characteristic that Winnan has that like Ericina doesn't is their leaves are more pendant, meaning they're like a little bit droopier. But even then, like it's kind of I don't have any needles. Is not the needle time of the year. They usually ripen in November to December, and my buddy that collects them usually sends them to me in January. Yeah, Vici is definitely a good genus to do that with, because it's nice and tropical, easy to grow. If it dies, I guess you can grow another one. They're not And so you guys, if you want 100 seed, I'll sell you 100 seed for $15 plus like $3 shipping, around $3.50 shipping. I don't really collect much of the Syagrus seed. In Washingtonia I don't, because there's not much demand around here. Hold on, guys.
Hey, do you think Culver's what can make fresh for you tonight?
Miss, can I get the cranberry bacon blue salad with crispy chicken on it?
Okay, anything else? What kind of dressing would you like?
Oh, French, please. And
I'm sorry?
French dressing.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Okay, 7:48 at the window.
All right, thanks. Sister's messaging me. Give me a second.
Oh, 7:48. Thank you.
Sure.
There's that for you. And then we'll leave you right here. Should be up in a
Okay,
moment.
sure. I could get you some. Yeah, you could probably dig it out, put it back in a pot, then plant it again, Bob. They transplant pretty easily. I can try and get Washingtonia seed. It depends on how much. Turn this off because it's going to be a few minutes. If I find like a whole little lump of seeds, the problem is the water washes them all over the place. So. going on here?
I'm gonna leave this off so that
Yeah, there's probably, you can try Camandaria microspadics. It might survive if in like a really sheltered area. Or you can put it in a pot and put it in the ground and put it in a pot, or you can plant the pot in the ground and pull it out. So. The only problem with cutting Hamian is it gets real tall and skinny. It's real hard to protect those types of plants. The short, stouter ones are better. Like if you were to get a dwarf beetle nut or something, you'd be better off actually with that. Well, they don't really like cold winds at all, probably. I mean, Thrynax is pretty slow. That'll actually be a good palm for like pot culture. If you want to grow it in a pot. A lot of people do that with like some Cocoa Thrynax and Thrynax, Hemi Thrynax. Jonathan, who comes on here as Fisheye Aquaculture, has some variegated sable palmetto seedlings. I think that they're definitely. I know people who sell them for $100 a gallon. He has like 3-leaf seedlings, which are almost a 1-gallon size, for like $65. He might give you a deal on the. If you mention like it on here, but getting a palmetto is a variegated palmetto is definitely something different. I mean, I can get palmetto seeds pretty much any time of the year. I just don't collect them because no one grows them in pots around here, or grows them really at all. Because like you can just dig them up out of the ground. They're kind of like, it's like trying to sell pines. Well, pines don't dig at all, so I'm trying to think what it's like. It's not easy. Fred Culver serves dessert stuff. I forget that so way too often. Yeah, they can definitely take the cool temps. So you could probably. Yeah, Phylifera is going to be in much more desert-ish climates, although they do grow in pretty much all of California. They probably wouldn't do very well in like Northern California, where they would be hardy to temperature-wise, like north of San Francisco. Although I think they will grow in San Fran. Yeah, I don't know why people would do that. Really can't complain about the food taking long, because it means. Are they popping? I've got more Mercury if you want some more. Hey, your best bet, Bob, is honestly going on eBay and finding a good deal on seedlings. Most guys are willing to like bargain. Maybe it's not the best way to do it, but I'll tell you guys this: I'm working on. I don't have any Butea seeds. I haven't seen Buteas really in seed. There's a lot of date seeds, but what do I see seeding around? Royals, palmettos, Washingtonias. Wow. And that's why eBay is like a very, that's the thing about eBay. It's like I could sell seeds and claim they're super rare, and then, 5 years down the line, someone finds out, there's nothing they can do about it. I know the problem is that they probably had good reviews because someone didn't know that they were had at the time. So.
Korean blue with crispy chicken.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have a good one. So yeah, anyway, there's a chance that I might move back down to Cape Coral in the next couple months or so. Might go down there this weekend for a day and take a little bit of a gamble. Hey, Anik, what's going on? From Chicago, not from Europe. I know this now because I messed up. There's someone with a similar, like your name, worded name. I think it was like Anik Otter. I can't remember. But they were from Poland, I think. So for some reason I thought that was where I delivered a lot of food to this hotel right here. Oh, there's actually some cool let's go up to this hotel. I have a salad in the car, so I can like kind of mess around a little bit here. I don't have to worry about it. It's not fried fish. So let's go take a quick look here. We're right here at the intersection of Jacaranda Boulevard and I-75. So if you want to look at it on Google Maps, you can see where I am. Exit 193. Yeah, let's go see what we got here. There's like a bunch of baseball players that are like doing like a preseason thing. I delivered like so much Taco Bell here. The money isn't bad. I've made like an extra $1,500 over the past like 4 weeks, but I have so many other things I should be doing that I really shouldn't be wasting my time here doing that. So they've got a lot of Elegans. There aren't really anywhere to park, but if you look up there, I don't see, they've kind of like cut all the bracks off. Let's go to the back area. There's some Christmas in there too, and Tegus Firmum kind of mixed in. There's some Elegans right there, Solitaire Palm. These must be recent plantings. This has been here for a while though. So these are Elegans. Here, I can park back here. Let me place the phone down real quick and park. I really should do a video here of the difference between Christmas and Ad Nidia, but I'll show you guys live how to tell the difference. Oh, I've seen many Sagres coordinata. That's a good palm for Southern California. It's a little bit more, it grows in more of like a semi-arid climate. My personal view is they're a little bit ugly, but it's not like to the point where I wouldn't grow one. All right. I've got my my stick, so we are on private property, so if I get asked to leave, I kind of have to just leave, so it is what it is. Alright, I have no cover on my phone, so I gotta make sure this thing does not come off. Hey Chris, what's going on, man? Looks like I've been hotboxing I've been hotboxing it with vape. Alright, so if we go here. I have a Galaxy Note 9. I need to come up soon, man. I might be going down to the Cape in the near future. So, if you notice here, like these Elegans, they're looking a little bit sickly. Like you see the trunk is not quite, if I can put my finger around that, see I can put my finger around almost completely here. That is not a healthy Elegans. It looks like they've been suffering from some kind of rot issue. The trunk's kind of peeling off. But up here you can see the crown's kind of like, it isn't that full. It looks like it actually has some sort of fungal issue going on. You can see the leaflets are spotty. And then these, however, are looking quite nice. But you guys see that like leathery, darker green to whitish crown shaft? You guys see that? It's bulbous. You see how bulbous it is? See these here? Like my fingers or not nearly. There's an extra like 4 inches or so there. That's kind of the difference between like a healthy Pegosperma and an unhealthy one, or at least an elegans. So we're gonna try not get ourselves in trouble here. Thought that was a Tesla for a second. The rear end kind of looks a little bit of like a Model S. So here we have both Christmas and Pegosperma. So see, we look at this crown. It is a little bit bulbous, and the leaves recurve the same, but they're a little bit thicker. And a little bit, it's just everything about the crown's a little bit bigger and like stouter. If you notice, like the trunk is definitely much thicker. See how the rings are much closer, much more closer spaced. What's RIP? What has been RIP? So the elegans, you can see the trunk, the rings in the trunk, or from the trunk scars, are much further apart. These things must get a lot of water because there's mold. I mean, not mold, moss growing all over it. See, the crown is a lot more open. You can kind of see through a lot of it, where in this, it's just very, very tight. All right, that's about it. Oh, they're playing some Howard Jones, I think. Let's see what model. Is that just a regular V6? That's it. I don't know what. Yeah. Nice. It's back. All right. So went for a little trip there. Just a little bit. A lot of people, you know, especially when younger, they can be a little bit harder to tell apart. But in general, no. Yeah, these are all, anything you see here is going to be wild. Or they left it here because it was once wild. Now it's just part of the property. So these palmettos were just probably here, and they left them here as part of like a mitigation thing. So I can feel my brakes, like they're not, this car is still less than 30,000 miles on it, but from towing stuff and everything. How long has it been, Anik, since the beginning of June? Yeah, that's pretty good actually. It's not a very fast growing palm at all. So must be that heat you guys are getting there in Chicago in the summertime. You want to make the best use of that, because your growing season for stuff like for tropical stuff can, you know, be 3 months max sometimes. So where they're really going to start taking off, or we get more like 6 or 7. Yeah, we've had so much rain here. Didn't rain today. It was supposed to rain today, but it's such a weird. There's nothing here. It's just grass. This place has been here forever, but they've not really landscaped anything. So, and now this thing's tipping. Why is it tipping? Hey, go ahead, Anik. That is what the live stream is for questions and hopefully some answers. Sorry, Zach, I haven't gotten back to you on Facebook. Most of the time when I'm on there, I'm actually just streaming stuff from my computer, and I'm not actually looking at Facebook. Oh no, it's only gonna be 90. Yeah, a lot of temperate plants will grow during that middle, like where you get a lot of like 60s and 70s, and that's a big growing range for like a lot of temperate palms like Howias, like Kentia palms and Trachees, and ones that come from like high elevation. Okay, 72 is nice. It's 80 here, but if it would have rained, it would have been around like 73, 74. I don't think I've ever seen it drop below 70 in June, July, or August. Hey, Anthony, what's going on? I saw your email. I was doing some editing for my book. I'm actually publishing a poker book, and it's going to be under an anonymous name. You guys will know, but someone may find out. It's not exactly. I don't like to mix poker and palms that much because even though the poker people want to know about the palms, I don't think a lot of the stuff you guys would read about you would think very. Not that I'm like some terrible criminal. I just, it was sort of a different life that I had. But if you guys want to know about the book, I'll send a link or whatever. But editing, it's a 350-page book, so it's like it's a lot of work. Oh, Windmill Sprout yesterday. Yeah, and Howias will actually do well in Florida, just in the shade. They do terrible in the sun. Bell Moriana will do okay in the sun, but it doesn't look very good. Yeah. Yeah, I remember after Irma, I was in South Carolina. The day after Irma came through, kind of like we lost power at our hotel, and I was in the crappiest hotel. That we were in a really nice hotel for 2 nights, and the third night we were in an Econo Lodge. And there's so many things wrong with that hotel. It got down. It was like I went outside, and I'm like, I need to go get a sweatshirt because I didn't bring one. To go to Walmart. Chris is what slow? Oh, Howias, yeah. I actually imported Howias like in 2006 from there was a Howia farm on Lord Howe Island, but it's since closed down. But you could get like two or three leafers for like $2. Yeah, chili. Like the first morning that it's like in the lower six, like below like 60, around 64ish. It's kind of like a wake-up call. That's like the heat is over in Florida, or at least that it's coming to an end. Okay. Yeah, Chris, the best place to actually grow them is probably inside, low humidity, temperature around 75-ish. They're really best they're really one of the best indoor plants you can get. It's something someone's on my ear or crawling on my ear. Not cool. Trying to think of the last time I had a frost. I want to say that in early 2017, it got near freezing in Cape Coral, which is actually pretty rare. I think the last time I had one was 2011, and that was an anomaly. I don't think there was any frost, but it did get like the 32.8. It did burn my Carafa. It was a young. It got a little bit frosty, I think. I don't know. I wasn't really awake. I think those cold mornings, I don't get up because there's no need to get up in the morning when it's freezing cold. I'm not going to go out and work with plants when it's, like, to me, like under 50 is like absolutely freezing cold. So, it didn't used to be that way, but I've been here for 15 years now. So like my blood is thinned out. So like when it gets cold, my body just like doesn't take well to it. I remember going to ICE, which is like this, display of ice sculptures in basically near Orlando, in Kissimmee or Celebration, whatever, one of the towns nearby. And you walk into this whole convention center, and it's cool down to like 45. Then you go into the ice area, it's cool down to 9 Fahrenheit, or about negative, what is that, negative 18 Celsius, something like that. Yeah, I do. And so I walked in, and I had a hat on because I still I didn't shave my head back then, but I walked in and I was like, I can't even breathe. Like, it's so cold. Like, there's not enough air for, like, my body's like asking for more air. So I don't know. It wasn't fun. I mean, it was fun, but I slid down the ice slide, did a little bit of snow tubing, but I was cold. So yeah, I'm gonna be like a few minutes away from the house here. Or I am about a minute away from the house. This place here on the left, one of my friends, she's been on here once, is Leanne. She planted a Carpentaria I gave her about 10 years ago. It's seeding now. Yeah, there's nothing you can really do. I mean, it's not, I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's so warm here at the north side. It just said I've gone up to see my dad in Vermont, and during Thanksgiving, and like I needed like a separate heater. Like I can't sleep if it's like below 70 in the room. It's very weird. I'm not like excited about it because I don't know. It's as bad as the air conditioning going out, in my opinion. So I bet Lacey freaking parked. I hope she didn't park where I think she parked. Oh no, she did. Well, oh well. It's better than her making it so I had to. I think I ran over the garbage can. That's all right. Block both these cars in. All right, guys, so let me answer a few more things before I go. Yeah, it's, your body's not used to inhaling air that has such a, I mean, it's not lower. It just, I don't know how that works scientifically, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna get going. I've had a little bit of food, but not enough. But I will likely be on Saturday, so we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll try and put a post up there. So, all right, see you guys later. See you, Bob, Chris, Zach, Anik.